So what if we reverse it and we talk about the people who have entered into relationships because they said that thing about somebody, right? How they chew or, they breathe too heavy or whatever it is, it doesn't get in the way of how I feel for that person. But maybe over time it does. Is that something that you see? And where do you advise people on moving forward with relationships where they might enter into something and then not necessarily know what it's going to manifest into in the future?
I always tell people a first date should be fun and you should be excited to meet somebody new. Post a first date, there should be three simple criteria if you want to keep pursuing this. Are you attracted to them? Did you have a great time with them? And do kind of your morals and values align? If those three things are hit, you should definitely pursue a second date without the expectation of the checklist or they don't want to get married. It's like you should never be like, hey, do you want to have kids and get married on a first date? That's great that you're bringing that up, but you're going to catch somebody so off guard for a first date that they're not going to have the probably right response. And you might overthink that and be like, oh, when I said marriage, his eyes glazed. Well, he probably just didn't know how to respond. Not that he didn't want to get married or did want to get married. First dates should just be really fun, really stress-free, and just see if you have a good time and you're attracted to the person.
Dating should be framed as fun rather than, a chore or a job. I always say, even if it's a failed date, at least you A, learn something about yourself, B, maybe the other person taught you something new, or C, you tried a new restaurant, you tried a new activity, and you put yourself out there instead of staying at home and doing nothing. There's a way to get something out of a date, even if it fails, because there's really no failed dates.